President Trump. You don't hear about this much in the mainstream. Actually, the mainstream says he was dissed when he came back to New York City. The opposite happened. A beautiful, basically spontaneous parade right outside of Trump Tower. And Donald Trump Jr. just a little while ago wanted everybody to know that the president did see this wonderful display.
I pointed it out to my father. He was on a phone call, and he walked over to check it out. And so he's aware of what you guys are doing. We appreciate it.
It's very nice. And there were stories that when President Trump came back to New York, oh, there was nobody there, one person on a corner, that kind of thing. No, it was a great big parade, and the president saw it, and it's very nice. You know, basically, whenever Donald Trump does anything, I think it's news. I really do. And since he's not tweeting all the time, when he puts out a statement, it's a big deal. He put out another one. This came out last night, but I think it's worthy of reading right now. No more money for rhinos. Republicans in name only, of course. They do nothing but hurt the Republican Party and our great voting base. They will never lead us to greatness. Send your donation to Save America PAC at donaldjtrump.com. We will bring it all back stronger than ever before. All right, if you're not going to let him tweet when he puts out a statement, I'm going to put it out on TV right away. All right. So in the meantime, remember, this is my message. Never trust them. Never, ever trust them. They have been so dishonest with us, not only right now as they govern, but while Donald Trump governed. They sabotaged him. They undermined him. You know, the Russia hoax thing, they'd like us to forget that, but it was a crime against President Trump and against all of us because it deprived us of a thing. It spells it out very well. But the plot against the president was waged not just by the intelligence community and Democrats, also by some prominent Republicans. Yeah, they were in the mix too. The Lincoln Project. Listen to this from Steve Schmidt. He was one of the head Lincoln Project guys, very loyal to Dick Cheney and to George W. Bush. Here he is spelling out how he personally sabotaged not Donald Trump, but the people who went to work for us, for our country, who wanted to serve in the administration. Watch this.
We had a psychological profile of Donald Trump. We had psychological profiles of Donald Trump's team. We analyzed the organization. We understood the fissures in it. We knew where the factions were. And we did everything we could to antagonize him, to destabilize him. We did everything we could to cause chaos within his organization. We take some pride because I think that we're one of the first groups that really hurt him over the last 5 years politically by turning and attacking him.
He's proud of sowing chaos within his organization. Well, for the past 4 years, his organization was our organization, the White House, the United States government. And yeah, he succeeded in sowing chaos in huge portions of the government. Thanks a lot. You hurt America. You hurt America. Meanwhile, Joe Biden is hurting America every day. I don't know where his heart is, but the new attitude regarding immigration, it's not only hurting Americans, it's hurting some of these poor people who want to come here, who should be allowed to come here legally through the appropriate channels. A lot of these folks are very, very hardworking, but there's chaos at the border. Take a look at these numbers, by the way. President Trump was fixing this problem. It's getting worse under Joe Biden. Unaccompanied minors in custody back in 2019, there were 2,600. Today, under Joe Biden, 3,200. And they don't acknowledge that they have a crisis on their hands. They're calling this just a challenge, just a challenge.